Hi everybody, I hope everyone's doing well. This video I will be sharing with you guys a few makeup tips to be able to take your look to the next level for the holiday or the party season. So if you guys are interested, do stick around. So when you think holiday season, the first thing that comes to mind is a lot of the parties or the events that your social calendar will usually be filled with. So there is a lot of needing to kind of update your look, or at least intensify it to be able to suit the appropriate occasion. So the very first thing that comes to mind when you're thinking of holiday looks is intensifying your eye look. And this season particularly, a few trends have really made their way to the top. One is a lot of sparkle and shimmer, and always and forever will be that very intense smoky eye look. So here are a few of the products that I think will truly intensify or will work for a holiday look. So the very first thing that I want to share with you guys are cream base shadows, and a lot of them this season have come out with very shimmery ones from Armani and from Chanel. This is the Chanel one, the Illusion d'Ombre, and this is an Epatant. It's a perfect example of how you can amplify your look towards a holiday party dressy kind of look. These kinds of shimmers just add a kind of beautiful sheen to your look. It can act as a shadow on its own or as a base for intensifying more shadows or pigments over top. The Armani Eyes to Kill are another example of a great way to intensify your eye look, or to add that shimmer metallic trend that is very big this season. Another way to go about it is to start using pigments. These are pigments from MAC, and this is from the limited edition collection. I think it was Posh Paradise. And this one is in Starless Night, and this is in Tan. The pigments, obviously, because they are pigments, they are more intensified versions of shadows, and they really, with very little, give you a very intense look. So I'll swatch this for you guys really quickly. Starless Night is kind of a blackish or almost like a grayish with a silver shimmer or sparkle to it. So this is Starless Night, and Tan is just a beautiful, almost skin colored tan, which looks amazing. Even on the lids on its own with black liner. So this is Tan right here. This is a MAC pigment. So those are a few ways that you can intensify your look. I have another favorite here for this season, and this captures a lot of the trends as well. Very smoky, dramatic eyes are always in for holiday season, but I think this season particularly blues and navies just made a very big cameo. And this particular palette from Dior, which is the Blue Tie collection, really just seals the trend for me. It's this palette right here. I hope you guys can see that in spite of the lighting. And it has very deep blues and silver grays here, and a lot of metallic colors as well. So I'll quickly swatch this for you guys. These two have metallic sheen on them. You can see it right there. I hope you guys can see that. And these two shades in the bottom are beautiful deep mattes. And these are the two shimmers. And I think this just completely sets the trend for very blue, sultry, smoky eyes. So that is the way you can intensify or make your look more holiday feel, or just more dressed up. The next best way to commonly update or make your look party appropriate is to wear bold lips, something that you typically do not wear on a regular basis. And bold lips now is not only limited to wearing red lips. There's a wide array of bold lip shades that you can actually go with, especially one that is fitting your skin tone or the eye look that you currently are wearing. Here's a few of the favorites that I have that I've swatched. You have a typical classic satin red. you have a kind of a wine muted red, and this is just a vibrant berry lip. And these are some of the shades that I think are you know, they give you that flattering look. You don't have to just go with red, but especially in my skin tone, they go really well. So from left to right, the first shade is this Inglot Red lipstick in 126. It's a classic satin red. The second shade is Chanel's number 80 Atoll. This is from the fall 2011 collection. It's this shade right here, and it's the one in the middle. And the final shade is another Inglot. It's one of my favorite berry shades. This is 205. It's a purplish berry, and it's this shade right here. Another thing that I like doing to intensify a look is to put a lot of emphasis on the eyeliner and a lot of deep black kohl liners. So here's a few of my favorites right here. And I'm gonna go from your left to right. The first one is NARS. This is the larger than life long wear eyeliner, and this one is in Rue Saint Honore. It's the navy blue one, and in keeping with the theme of blue this season. So it's this first one right here, and this is how it looks. The second one is the Prestige Intensity Total Intensity eyeliner in Deepest Black, and this is one of my favorites. It's truly a very intense kohl black cream liner, and it's beautiful just smoking this out. The third one is a cream gel liner, and this is from Inglot. This is the AMC Matte number 77. I don't know if you guys can see that, and it's this one right here. It is deeply intense. This is the color right here. And the final one is a liquid liner. Liquid liners are not my most favorite to use because it can get a bit messy if you're not very steady with your hand. This is the Lancome Art Liner, and it's this one right here, but it truly gives a very defined, intense black line. Now, if you're going for dramatic eyes, and that means you'd probably be going with a very nude or a very subdued lip color, another way to just up the amp a bit is to give it a foil-like metallic finish. And there are a lot of varieties of products that can help you do that. Here are some of my favorites in terms of giving you that metallic look, especially in the center of your lip. Just adding something like this will really tremendously just make it more party appropriate. My favorite forever for this one, and I think this is holy grail, is the Lip Jelly by MAC. This is in Bubble Lounge. Ooh, it's kind of gooping out there, but this just gives the most absolutely beautiful foil finish to the lip, especially when you add it in the center of your lip. It's this one right here, and I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is absolutely gorgeous. Another favorite, or some of the good ones that would come close, this is Cover FX Mint Tint in Pink Copper. And it also gives you a very similar effect. But this has more obviously of a copperish feel. It's this one right here. This one is Revlon's Orchid in 012. This is their Color Burst Lip Gloss. And it has a beautiful metallic foil-like finish to it. I'm sorry, you guys, I am running out of space for swatches, but it's this one right here. Revlon's Orchid. This one is a Dazzle Glass Cream by MAC in Gone Romancing, which I've loved for quite a while now, actually. So it is this one right here. So if you guys can see the finishes of those, I hope you can.